we have 3 red-hot updates to the Pokédex. The reason why I say red-hot is because all 3 entries are in fact Fire-type Pokémon. Now if we scroll down a bit, right here, I caught a Ponyta off-screen on one island, and I raised it to level 40 when it evolved into Rapidash. As for the 3rd Pokemon, I had to enlist the help of my Leaf Green file, but thanks to that, I was able to trade Magmar over. That brings our total to 147 out of 150. 3 entries left. 3 entries. And speaking of Pokemon, I have made a temporary roster change. I have deposited Amber and brought out Parasect. The reason being is that I'm going to need Cut. But with all of that said and done, what's happening, guys? My name is Adam, aka Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play and Dub Pokémon Fire Red. In the last episode, we explored one island, trekked through Mount Ember, and caught the legendary Pokémon Moltres. In this episode, we are going to explore the other 2 islands courtesy of our Tri-Pass. Our first stop is going to be 2 Island. It's not as big as 1 island, but it is still a necessary stop, because if you remember what Bill and Celio said, we needed to stop by a game corner. And here it is now.
You there! Are you a friend of Lostelle's? Have you seen Lostelle around? I don't know where she might be. She should have been here long ago. Lostelle's a cutie. She's got my looks. So what if someone... What if something's happened to my Lostelle? Please, help me find her! Please go search through the island.
Huh? What is this, game corner? How much sadder can this get? Those clowns. They said they'd be waiting on the island, so where are they? Hey, you! Is this the only 3 island around here?
Try waking up before you crawl out of bed, you punk. This is 2 Island. Move it. Get your filthy motorbike out of my place.
Huh? Oh, gotcha. These islands are confusing.
Would you look at that? That punk scuffed up my floor.
Yes, he will help us, but we have to find his daughter. And because we are the protagonist, we cannot refuse a request, especially when it is the request to search for a loved one. We'll find Lostelle in just a moment, but first, I want to explore 2 Island a little bit more. First off, behind that bush was a revive. Very nice. Also on 2 Island is this vendor right here. And believe it or not, he is going to sell us some items. But he only sells us great balls and fresh water. This is the only other place you can obtain fresh water besides the Celadon department store. Now, as I'm traveling up to Cape Brink, there are a few Pokemon that we can find in the water. The first of which is Poliwhirl. Number 61 in the Pokédex, Poliwhirl is a water type, and it is obviously the evolution of Poliwag. It has a 40% encounter rate with the Super Rods, so it's not rare, but it's not common either. It's got fairly underwhelming stats and is overall a pretty standard water type. However, if you are looking to grab a Poliwhirl in order to trade for Jinx at Cerulean City, Well, you can catch it here in its evolved form. The other Pokemon we can obtain is Gyarados. Number 130 in the Pokédex. Gyarados is a water and flying type, the evolved form of Magikarp. Its stats are off the charts. And it is, simply put, an incredible Pokemon with an amazing move pool. Gyarados is utterly savage. It has massive physical attack and can wreck many Pokemon. Not only that, it's got Intimidate for an ability, which is, as I've said before, one of my favorite abilities. There are, however, two downsides to using Gyarados. First of all, its typing. Quad weakness to electricity. Secondly, it's tough for Gyarados to use any stab moves because it doesn't learn any flying type moves leveling up, and water is a special type, whereas Gyarados is clearly meant to be a physical attacker. Granted, this was changed for the better in Generation 4 when it really started getting destructive. Nevertheless, Gyarados is amazing. Alright, with both of those bios taken care of, I want to check my bag to see if I have any super repels by chance, and I do. All Pokemon in the grass we have encountered before, but what's really significant is this house right here. Inside is an NPC. She says she has perfected the ultimate move of its type. Unfortunately, it's incompatible with Arcanine. But it's not compatible. Well, it is compatible with Schneider. So when we talk to her again with Schneider as our first Pokemon, she jumps up in the air and she will offer to teach us the ultimate move. This is a request that I must sadly refuse for now. But trust me when I say this, that can actually be really good. When she says a Pokemon can learn a move of the ultimate type, the only Pokemon that are compatible with said move are the 3 starter Pokemon. If you have Charizard, she'll teach it Blast Burn. If you have Blastoise, she'll teach it Hydro Cannon. And if you have Venusaur, she'll teach Frenzy Plant. All of these moves are extremely powerful, with a base strength of 150, so they can do some serious damage. However, it also makes it so that the attacker must spend a turn recharging, very similar to the move Hyper Beam. If you want to teach your starter those moves, by all means do so, if it strikes your fancy. But for now, we're on 3 Island. And we're going to talk to this dude right here. He's prospecting for gold. And when he strikes it rich, he's buying a house in Kanto. I don't know if I would live in Kanto. The 7 Islands seem rather peaceful, with the exception of all the biker punks running around. So we're gonna have to find some way to deal with them.
Are you the boss? Go back to Kanto right now!
I just got here, pal. What's with the hostile attitude? It's mighty cold of you.
Your gang of followers has been raising havoc on their bikes. Do you have any idea how much trouble they caused us on this island?
No, man, I don't get it at all. Look at this place. What do you do for entertainment? You ought to be thanking us for livening up this sleepy village. But hey, if you insist, you can try making us leave.
Ugh, you cowards. So tough in a pack.
Uh-oh. Looks like things are about to get down and dirty. First of all, we'll have to bring Yulin to the front lines. Needless to say, we have some trainer battles, so I'll cut ahead once I defeat them all. Yeah, that was a pretty easy fight overall. Or, well, an easy series of 4 fights. All they have are coughings, grimers, mucks, wheezings, the whole shebang. And now that everyone is healed up, I should mention that when you get to 3 Island, the PC will be activated. So that is how I was able to withdraw Ponyta from my PC and trade over Magmar from Leaf Green. I came to 3 Island off screen, which is nice. And the Repel's effect wore off. Well, that doesn't really matter because we have a mission. And that is to find Lostelle, because the quicker we can find her, the sooner her father can help us out. Now behind this bush is an item which contains a zinc. That's always nice. Always good to have a few medicines with us. Now here in the Bond Bridge, we do have quite a few trainer battles. So I am going to, actually no, instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this bush, or shrub, or whatever the heck it's supposed to be. And I'm going to follow the path all the way down here to find absolutely nothing? Okay. Well, there's probably a hidden item somewhere. So I'm going to leave it be for now. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to cut until I defeat all of the trainers off screen. Alright, I'm back. None of the trainers were particularly difficult, but that's mainly because I'm a little over-leveled. Unfortunately, Amber isn't getting any experience, and in retrospect that might have been a mistake because quite a few trainers on 3 Island use water Pokémon. But as we're speeding across the sand, we come across an opening which takes us to the Berry Forest. Before you come here, I would highly recommend grabbing a Pokemon with Cut. It's going to make navigation way easier, and it'll make it so that you won't have to navigate through as many grass patches. There are some items hidden around, so I want to go ahead and pick those up while I'm at it. I should also mention there is one new Pokemon that we can encounter, and that is Hypno. Hypno is number 97 in the Pokedex. It is a psychic type and is the evolved form of Drowsy. Hypno is a special defender, and just as I said with Drowsy, I find that not that great. If you're looking for a psychic Pokemon, Alakazam or Mr. Mime are definitely better options. It does have a 5% encounter rate, so it is rather rare, and it also has a pretty good ability called Insomnia, which prevents it from falling asleep. It would be a lot better if its stats helped it. There are definitely better psychic types than Hypno, as I've said, and its move pool isn't that great. And that's a shame because I do like Hypno's design. I think it looks really creepy and cool. Anyway, with that being said, you can use these patches of water to surf in order to take a shortcut, shall we say? I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know what's on the other side of this strip of water, because I know in order to find Lostelle, we'll have to take that leftmost path. Maybe there is something here. Oh, I spy with my little eyes an item in the corner. And if I'm lucky, that item is going to be significant. Admittedly, I don't know the item distribution of the Berry Forest very well. Also, just because I can, I'm going to have Parasect cut the grass. Presto changeo, and leaves fly everywhere. I always liked that. It's funny because for the longest time... Oh, it's a Max Elixir. That is a pretty good item to have. For the longest time, I never knew you could actually cut the grass. I thought it was exclusive to trees, but no. Now when we head up, check it out, there's someone waiting for us.
Oh, please help. A scary Pokemon appeared there a little while ago. It kept scaring. It made Lostelle scared. I'm too scared to move. But I want to go home. Here it comes again. No, go away. It's scaring me. I want my daddy.
I wasn't lying when I said Hypno was a scary Pokemon. At least it is to little children. And judging by Drowsy and Hypno's Pokedex entries, you can definitely understand why. I mean, they eat children's dreams because they're tastier than adult dreams. If that isn't nightmare fuel, I don't know what is. But fortunately, all Snorlax dreams about is sleeping, or Overton. What Overton dreams about is sleeping, and eating, probably.
Oh, that was so scary. Thank you. Lostelle came to pick some berries. You can have this.
She gives us an Iapapa berry.
What's your name? Lostelle's scared, so can I go with you to my daddy's house? Okay, let's go home.
So you've rescued Lostelle. How can I thank you? Lostelle, darling, forgive me. Daddy didn't know you were scared and in trouble.
It's okay, Daddy. I got to be friends with Red.
Aw, the family is reunited at last. And I almost forgot, we need to talk to Lostelle's father because he has something for us.
Oh, what's that? You're saying this is for me? How did you know I love rare rocks and gems? You sure know how to make a guy happy. Oh, I see. This is from Bill. You have to thank him for me. You know, you've been fantastic. I want you to have this.
A moon rock for a moon rock, I guess? Although there's no evidence that meteorite came from the moon, but hey, it's a good theory. With everyone reunited, I think it's time for us to head back to One Island and talk to Bill. So we're gonna head all the way back up to the Pokemon Center once again. Alright, we are back.
Oh, hey, Red! What kept you so long? Been out having a good time? We got it done! The PCs are up and running!
The job went really quick. Bill is one amazing guy.
No. There was almost nothing left for me to do. Celio, I've got to hand it to you. You've learned a lot.
Oh, really?
Well, there you have it. I'm finished with the job. We should head back to Kanto. Celio, I'll be seeing you again.
Red, I'm really sorry that we sent you off alone today. I promise, I will show you around these islands sometime.
Hey, wasn't that a long cruise? My buddy Celio seemed to enjoy your company. I'm sure he'd welcome you if you were to visit him again. If you have a tri-pass, you can always take the ferry from Vermilion Port. Alright, thanks for your company.
Now that we're finished in the Sevi Islands, at least for now, I think we're going to end the video right here. So next time on Let's Play and Dub Pokemon Fire Red, we are going to surf up Route 21 and see what waits for us on the other side. See you guys next time.